guys, welcome back to Intellectual Depth. I'm Layla.
And I'm Fozia, and this is about finding your ID. Good morning, everyone. I hope all of you guys are doing great. And it's pretty early right now. It's like 6:16 a.m.
Yeah, guys, how are you guys? Oh my god, it's been way too long.
Yeah.
And happy International Women's Day.
To all you guys out there.
Yeah, we're still in the month of March, and I hope you guys are healthy, good, well, and
taking care of yourself.
Mentally sound.
Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's been really long time.
Yeah, it has.
And so many stuffs we've been up to, but alhamdulillah, we are able to finally sit down and do another podcast. Today's topic is very nice and it's very subtle. It's change, guys.
Yep.
It's something we're all afraid of. Change, what to change around us.
Or sometimes we're not even aware of what to change.
But what changes to us as well. You just have to identify it from within. What does it mean to you?
I think it's relative for everyone, but like in general, it's just to basically change. Yeah, it's just to like, it's on its own, it's like a whole sentence. And I just feel that it's something that has to do with the inner self and you becoming aware of yourself and identifying what is necessary for you to change, and then choosing what you want to change and doing that in a manner where you are not gonna be easy
influenced by,
you're not gonna be like very not attached, but you're not gonna fall back into your previous ways easily.
Yeah.
And just for you to grow. Yeah. I think change comes with growth.
Yeah, it takes a whole load to change. Yeah, like you said, that's the amazing part about growth, and we actually tend to ignore. I think it has to start with your mindset.
Yeah, I think so.
It all starts with the mind. When you're in control of what you're able to change, the way you think, the people that comes into your life, how could you change how you act toward them, your behavior, your positivity, making your life better, for better than worse. And sometimes we're afraid of change because we believe it's just difficult.
Yeah.
How do we start? When do we start? When do we know we have changed? Sometimes when you change and you feel, okay, this change is good, I don't want to change for another change. You're just so used to the change that you were like, let me just be like this. And it's like, what do I do next? But then something happens. Something triggers those emotions. Something triggers those,
the previous ways.
Yeah, you're passing. You're like, oh my God, I'm back to my old self. That's the scary part. It has to do with discipline. You have to set a ground to yourself.
I think it has to do with discipline. It has to do with being very direct and like choosing, like I said, like it has to be with deliberate decision making.
Yeah.
When you're choosing to change, especially if you know what you want to change.
Yeah, you're sure of.
And how you want to change.
Yeah.
And I really think it helps having people that have the same goal as you surround you, because you're all going for the same thing.
Yeah, it's easier to motivate each other.
Yeah, all over the place and not knowing where to start from. But I think the main thing that initiates change in people, especially of our generation, is fear.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know, what do you think? Fear, I think, is like the main.
Yeah, sometimes fear, trauma.
Yeah, trauma.
Experiences, you're like, I have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, it's something tragic. If I don't do it, it's going to drown me, or it's going to affect me in a really bad way. I have no option. It's just like going to the doctors and they tell you, if you don't take this medication or if you don't lose weight, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
that's when you know it's, let me wake up to reality and make my life
it's
better.
Like a wake-up call for so many
and
people.
I think it has to also do with values, knowing your values, your self-worth. I'm doing this for me. Don't expect people to be like, okay, let me change for people to see. Do it for yourself, for your own good, to help yourself. And in this journey, of course, you're going to go back. But just know, you know, the better days are about to come. And the process is going to get there. Just remember, it's me, me, me. I matter. Let me do this for me. Let me save my soul. Even if it's a bad habit, being with bad people. Of course, you need motivation. Motivate yourself and stuff. Read books, you know, pinpoint stuff. Make stickers to remind you this is for good. Yeah. Always set a reminder, prayer, and pray about it. And I think it's just something we just have to keep constantly doing.
Yeah, I think it's like you said, it's a continuous act. And like, no matter how you think what you are changing might not be very visible or seen in the physical world.
Yeah.
If, like you said, also the mindset is the main tool in your life. It's like the main important tool that you would need for this thing to happen.
Yeah.
For you to change how you view your reality, for you to change how you see situations, other stuff. For you to change how you view whatever it is in your life. Because it all starts from there. How you really, like, how you perceive or like fathom things that goes on in your life
does play a role. And I feel there is also, if you cannot change the circumstance, change your perception.
Yeah.
Make your lenses of life be more positive.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, because there are certain situations, people are in a toxic relationship. It could be with family members. Change your perception about them. Look in the better side. They're my family. Let me try to influence them. Maybe they have a behavior you're not sure of or you don't like. Yeah. Influence them in a better way for them to change for the better. Don't go and be too controlling. I'm the boss or I'm the older person. Even with siblings, you being an older person or friends. There are people you just cannot remove them from your life. And if that means you influencing them to do better, then it's worth it.
Yeah, like I think with those people that you could not remove from your life, you just have to then change your approach, right?
Yeah, approach towards them.
What could you do? You could maintain distance. You could try to like
set boundaries. Yeah,
set boundaries. Not be available for the drama that they're bringing into your life, and all that stuff. Just I think it all starts with being self-aware and just really being in
and try to control. Yourself. And
being more vigilant with your space and letting people know and letting yourself know that my energy is sacred and nothing that is trying to, you know,
come in between
or pierce into my sanity would that could not happen. That is not just, that is a non-negotiable thing.
It's a no zone.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very serious. And when it comes to change with other people, we want them, they're willing to change, support them in this journey. You know, try to be empathic. I understand you're going through this. I'm gonna help you. You know, don't judge them.
Yeah.
Because it's very difficult. The first stage is always difficult. You know, they don't know where to start or what to do or where to go. So it's just very sensitive, and try to be courageous, because you two it's not easy for you. Seeing them is like you miss the old them, or the, you know, just try to go with that process with them and bring out the best in both of you guys, you know.
I was actually thinking about change, and I think it's also somewhat like attached to happiness at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't think, or would choose to not think, that people could change to be unhappy. I think change comes with being happy.
Yeah.
And so thinking about that, I just had an acronym in my head for change is choosing happiness, anticipating new growth entirely. And
that's beautiful.
And wow. I think that connects, because you're actually choosing with change. You're choosing it
to grow as an individual.
Yeah, it's deliberate decision making, and you're making a move, you know.
It's a big step.
Yeah, to to be a better person, to choose happiness and be you.
You would be happy along the way because it's gonna be for better. It's just, this is a beautiful acronym to look at it, and it's like, just remember, like, it's a new chapter. And you can't be stuck there, you know. You can't be stuck. You just have to keep moving.
You can't be stagnant. I fear being stagnant than choosing to change, you know, because with growth, every day you're changing.
Yeah, like, you're learning new stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look in different angles and just try to know, okay, there are some stuff that are just, you know, unnegotiable when it comes to change. But you have to look from within. And you have to trust your process. You can't lie to yourself.
Yeah, you have to be delicate with yourself.
You have to be honest. Because if you're lying, you go back to the same pattern.
Yeah.
You have to trust yourself. Pray about it. Trust God, and just keep moving forward. And it's just a beautiful way when you look at it. I know we always try to tell people, let's change the world. We want the world to change. Start from you. What are you doing to improve? How are you making a better...
Because I think people look at it like from a miniature scale, like, okay, if I start from me, how does that really help? But it actually really does help,
it makes a big difference. It's just like, you know, how a perfume, you know, is the fragrance for so many stuff.
Yeah.
And one candle could light 1,000 candles. That's one person.
Yeah, like,
you could spread so much positivity.
Like the domino effect.
Yeah, you just can't believe people are gonna be the one to do it for you.
Yeah, you have to make them move.
Yeah, so just start. Anything you want to start, anything you want to change, start now.
Yeah.
It's not too late. You could do this. Believe in yourself. Make your plans. Make a list. Pray about it and just trust God in the process. Trust yourself and just go for it. Don't believe you need like a shoulder to lift you up, because sometimes those shoulders you need, they're not gonna be there.
Yeah, it could.
You only
need yourself.
Yeah, you only need yourself. Be your own wings. Be your own supporter. Be your own CEO in life, and
just take charge, right?
Yeah, take charge of your life, and just, you know, before you know it, you change for better. It's better than never.
Yeah.
And there's no harm in trying. At least you've tried, and at least with those trying, you get where you are gonna get.
Even if it's with mistakes, you learn.
Yeah.
Every time.
This life is, you know, everything is changing.
I think this podcast is so relative.
Yeah.
Because we have grown so much to change. With the previous year we had and this same year.
Yeah.
Like 2020 and 2021, they're literally like blood from the same arm. Like,
yeah, I feel like they have a link.
Yeah, they're already
It's
linked.
like the second chapter to be continued.
It's like part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
So I think we have really changed in the way we view things, how we view our families now, how we take things, the things we really took for granted.
God is showing you how important they are, and God is putting everything to pause just for you to realize it's about time to change. And try understanding people, be empathic, go out there, help people, be generous, and
be kind.
Nourish your soul, you know, make the use of your time, and that's just a beautiful way to look at it.
It is.
So accept change, guys. Embrace it with full arms and welcome it to your door, to your house, and to your heart.
Yeah, and change is just with you. So just start. Like, no one is gonna do it for you. Just take charge and make the necessary move. And try like making at least 3 changes in a day, in a week, in a month. Like, if you really are
set a goal,
set a goal and try to change things about your life that you don't want, and just see from there, and you would make big moves.
It's so exciting, and I think 2021. I know it's long, but we all were waiting for it this year. We all thought it was gonna be our year. You know, new robots would be found or something. But then change happened. It took a whole pandemic, a whole lockdown for us to realize life. And reality, but alhamdulillah, and we're just grateful for everything, and basically
so guys, this brings us to the end of this podcast, and
guys,
we're so glad you're listening to us, and I hope you're learning also,
and you make some changes in your life.
And just be patient with yourself. Don't be harsh, and be more understanding and more in tune with yourself, being self-aware is always key.
Yeah, we forgot a personal note.
No, I didn't forget it.
Oh, okay.
What is your personal note?
My personal note is just, guys, be honest with change, to accept the change and to be willing to change. And if you cannot change the circumstance, change your perception.
That's nice. I think the last part of the personal note is like really resonating with me.
Yeah.
Because changing your perception means also your mindset, like tweaking it a bit,
Yeah,
and
tweak it a bit,
and looking at it from a different way. That is just amazing. And well, my personal note is for you, for us, for you guys, for me, for all of us, to just always have in mind that change is a necessity and not needed. To be feared. I think we should embrace change in whatever you're not changing, you're definitely choosing. Wow, and with all the previous podcasts that we've done, it's all about growing within. And so just take the step to change your ways if you feel like you've not set boundaries, or you've not let go, or your inner circle is not what you want it to be.
Change all those.
Do the change that's necessary.
Yeah, that's a powerful note to end it.
I know, a long one. Thank you guys so much for listening. Love you guys and take care.
And see you.